What's going on, guys? It's Ty the Crypto Guy here, and today we're going to talk about the yEarn the yEarn, what it is, how to use it, and I'm actually going to go through the entire process of how to use it and the risks involved and stuff like that. So the hot new craze of cryptocurrency still stems from the advent of decentralized finance, or DeFi. And what a lot of traders have done is they've deposited their ETH or their ERC20 token into this platform, and they use it to do some type of work, usually to just gain some type of gains or yields from it. And the way that people do that is like an example of that would be, say you take your ETH, right? You deposit it onto yEarn. yEarn then deposits it into MakerDAO, and then DAI is taken out of it, and then that DAI is put into a curve pool, which farms curve, and then creates a little bit more ETH or gains more ETH, and then that in turn buys more ETH, right? And then it's just like this entire cycle of yield farming. And it's a pretty cool way to essentially like have your assets work for you, right, and earn some type of yields, which are really crazy. Now, before the creation of the yEarn, like this entire process of yield farming has been a little complex, to say the least. There's just like a lot of transactions involved, a lot of platforms involved, and every step along the way you've incurred transaction fees. So those fees add up, and if you don't have a significant or sufficient enough capital to play with, then those fees are just going to eat away at your capital, and you're not really going to see any type of gains from that. But the cool thing is, with the creation of the yEarn by this guy named Andre Cronje or whatever, not whatever, but what he did was he found a way to optimize a strategy, right, to make it the simplest, easiest, and decrease the amount of transaction fees that users would incur, because he was doing it himself. He was just like, there's gotta be an easier way to do that. There's plenty of other videos of like how he ended up doing that, and other people talk about that as well, but that's not going to be this video here. And yeah, it's super easy. It's like plug and play. I figured out how to do it, and yeah, like I wanted to do it because like these yields are insane. Alright, we're gonna pick up where we left off. So I wanted to look into the yEarn Finance website, just to look at some of the like interest rates that the yEarn offers. So we're gonna look at vaults right here. Now, as you can see, Ether has 34.3%. yEarn Finance, this one Curve.fi, that vault is earning 83.91%. You know, and DAI, which is one that I want to get into since I have some. That one's offering 78.16%. You know, like you go to a bank, you're not going to get anything near that. So that's why I saw this opportunity, and I wanted to do some research into it, and end up doing it essentially. So going from that, you could also look at this website here, yieldfarming.info. So let's do that. Right. So this gives a whole bunch of information about the yEarn vaults, all these different protocols and such, like Wi-Fi, Cream.finance, and these are all platforms that people use to yield farm. So like they put their tokens in, it does some work, and then they get some tokens out of it, and then like they're making money, you know. So what I wanted to look at was this yEarn vault. So to get to this point, you need to have MetaMask. So MetaMask is this thing here. It's like a plugin that you can put onto your browser, Chrome extension, and it's a wallet for you to hold your crypto, right? So ERC20 tokens or Ethereum itself, which I have, and then we can look at all these different cryptos that are earning interest, right? So you got like Ycurve earning a daily APY of 43%, yBCurve 3%, not that high, right? Curve Ren, wrapped synthetic Bitcoin, complex stuff going on in that one. Wi-Fi, and then DAI. So this is the one that I'm going to be focusing on today. So one DAI equals $1.03, and one yDAI equals 1.05 DAI. So there's like some arbitrage there. And then you can see how much DAI is staked in there. So around $48,592,853 worth of DAI locked in there, just in this vault. And then you can see the amount of DAI in there. So you got like a daily ROI of 0.1%. Like in a year, a bank won't even offer that, even if you have like $1 million. And then a historic weekly ROI of 3.2%. And then like this is what caught my eye, this here, that 48% daily APY, and then a 415% daily APY. So I wanted to figure out a way to capitalize on that myself. So like, how does that all work? I actually created this Word doc, and then I'm gonna bring it over. So let's look at this here. So this is a visual of how everything works, right? So you got ETH, it's deposited into the yEarn, which is on yEarn Finance, which then is sent to MakerDAO, CDPS collateral, which draws DAI against ETH at a 200% collateralization ratio, and then deposits that DAI into the Curve's pool to farm Curve and gain fees from people doing transactions on the Curve pool. And then the Curve and fees are sold to buy more ETH, and then the cycle process is repeated over and over and over. And all of this is like backed by smart contracts. So there's a lot smarter people that have created stuff, and now people like me get to utilize it, which is pretty cool. And then where I fit in this process is like, instead of me depositing ETH and then it goes to the MakerDAO and then DAI, like I already have the DAI, it deposits that DAI into the Curve pool to farm Curve and incur fees from traders transacting on Curve, and then I buy more DAI, and then it just repeats. So that's pretty cool stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna utilize it, right? So those are the steps involved, and like it seems like a grand plan, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like I could just like put my assets into this and it's gonna work, but there's a lot of risk involved for sure. Like there's smart contract risks. Like say some really brilliant hacker finds a way to hack into the smart contract or finds some type of bug, he's going to be able to drain a whole bunch of money from these vaults, right? And then use it how he sees fit, or she sees fit, or they see fit, stuff like that. And then there's like liquidity risk. So say there's a whole bunch of sellers that want to withdraw the funds that they deposited into their vault. That would be similar to like a run on the bank, right? So like when the Great Depression hit, and then people were just like, hey, I need to pull out my money. They went to the bank to go pull out their money, and then the bank didn't have enough banknotes to give the people their money. So that caused a huge crisis, and that in a sense could happen with this if there's like a lot of investors that just take their money out. It would be a liquidity crisis. Like how would a lot of these people get their funds back, assets back, if there's like not enough in there to keep the system going, right? So that's one of the risks. And like the guy that created the yEarn vault, right? So like this entire platform, it's being tested while it's being run, essentially. Like I have a meme about that, or like a GIF where it's like this character, he's building the track as he's going. Or like I don't know if you've seen where like there's people that are living paycheck to paycheck, and then they're like building the train track as they're going. So in a similar sense, it's the same way. So you know, who knows if there's any bugs in this that could cause catastrophic failure. So yeah, but I mean, no risk, no reward, right? So yeah, now let's show you guys how to use all this stuff. So like, here's the yEarn Finance. platform, right? We're gonna go over to Earn, right? So say you wanted to like play it safe, and then just deposit some of these tokens in there and earn interest. Like that would probably be the safest way to go. Like say if like you deposit some DAI, right? You can earn an 8.14 interest rate, percent interest rate. USD coin, Tether, True USD, synthetic SUSD, wrapped Bitcoin, right? So like you can earn interest on these assets, right? Similar to a bank account. Whereas like at any bank, you're gonna earn 0.01% interest on anything you put into a savings account, unless like you deposit more, and then it'll probably go up to like 0.05, right? So these are thousands of times like higher than those interest rates. And like with these, say like with DAI, that's a stable coin that aims to be on parity with the US dollar 1-to-1. USD coin is a stable coin that's on parity with the US dollar, right? So if you can earn, like let's talk about the USD coin, 1.9% interest, and then you're earning higher interest on something that's linked to the US dollar, and then you like convert it to US dollars and then withdraw it, like you're just earning higher interest, right? So making more money. But that's not what we're here to do. We're gonna go to vaults. So I'm gonna connect my MetaMask, and then show you guys how to do some DAI. So as I was saying, you need a MetaMask, right? Or you can use any type of wallet that the yEarn.finance team allows. So you got Wallet Connect, Coinbase Wallet, I have that one. Ledger, I have a hardware wallet, which is really safe. And yeah, any of these other ones. So we're gonna do MetaMask. Yeah, and then come down to DAI. And then I wanted to deposit all of it. So I have 5,000 DAI, a little over that, and then I'm going to be earning 78.14% interest. Sorry. So 100% deposit all. It's going to pop up MetaMask, right? So allow yEarn to spend your DAI. I kind of want to edit that. We're going to do 1 million. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the max spend limit for this transaction, right? So we'll save that. And then the transaction fee is $1.85, right? So we're gonna confirm that. Permission. Oh, what happened? Alright. Deposit all. I don't know what just happened. Okay, we're gonna try to figure this out. Vaults. I just got one of the rings on my Apple Watch. Move goal achieved. Stay moving. All right. Deposit. MetaMask. Get a permission. $6,000. Save. Wait. Do 10,000. A million. Confirm. Confirm. Okay, so the total is going to be $19 in gas fees, so transaction fees, because all of this is on the Ethereum platform. So confirm. Another $19. Okay, so this is my last time recording this. I messed up like 2 other times, had technical difficulties, but now I wanted to go over this actual dashboard. So like I'm on the yEarn Finance Vault, right? And you can see that I'm earning 75.31% on this amount of yDAI, or that amounts to 5,026.37 DAI, right? So let me move that real quick. So going over to dashboard, this is my portfolio balance, over $5,000, right? So we're looking at a daily growth of about $10.68. So 0.21% daily growth in interest. Yeah. And weekly, almost $75. So that's going to fluctuate given the interest rates that this platform is offering us, right? And then yearly, based off of this amount, like I'm looking at nearly $4,000. So $3,800, $3,900, right? So that's just by having my money sitting there in this platform doing work according to a smart contract that is fully auditable on blockchain. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So going over here to yieldfarming.info, right? So let's go ahead and refresh this, because this is connected to my MetaMask. So it's going to read the smart contract, right? And then going down to what I focused on to begin with, DAI, right? So we can see there's this amount of DAI staked in the yVault, so that equates to $46,908,666. So I own 4,759 yDAI, so that's like my stake in this pool, right? This is my stake in this pool. Now that equates to 5,026.38 DAI. Now when I first started this, I put in 5,017 DAI. All right, so nearly 9 DAI. Well, 9 DAI now. And like you can see what these rates are. So 1 DAI is $1.03, and 1 yDAI is 1.05 DAI. Right, so yeah, so daily I'm earning about $5 according to this, but also according to yEarn I'm looking at $10, so something in that range, and it's literally just sitting there. So that's something that I want to show. This is Ty, Crypto Guy. Peace.